Yo, what's up, YouTube? Peace, positivity, self-awareness, motivation. Guys, I want to talk about attraction. We hear it a lot, man, that women are attracted to that bad boy type. That women are attracted to the a-hole. That women don't like nice guys. It's true. The last part's true. The women don't like nice guys. I'm not here to disprove that at all. But I do want to talk about this idea that in order to get women, attract women, that you have to turn into this a-hole, right? Because the first time I heard the whole a-hole concept, because you hear it all the time, but the first time someone really put it in a way that was constructive and I could look at it and hear it, and I said, you know what, that makes a lot of sense, man. It was a video by AMS that I heard, and it was titled "The Type of A-hole Women Are Attracted to." But looking back now, man, I can see why that video was titled that way, especially the section where it says "the type," because here's the truth. No one's attracted to an a-hole. Men aren't attracted to women who, act like bitches, and women aren't attracted to men who are just straight up a-holes. Because a lot of the time, being an a-hole means that you are, number one, thinking of yourself and only you, right? Two, not pleasant to be around with. Selfish. And when you think of an a-hole, you think of someone that's arrogant, right? And so that goes completely opposite from what I notice a lot of women are attracted to. Now, I will say this, man. There are women out there who mistake the type of a-hole for an actual a-hole, right? Somebody who is completely selfish. And that's because they can't find what they're truly looking for. You see, when a woman says she's attracted to a guy and he looks like an a-hole, a lot of the times what he really just is a man with a backbone. That's what a woman wants. So you don't have to be a bad person, go around building up a bunch of bad karma, treat people badly, do people dirty. Because I believe in karma, man. I believe the universe gives you what you put into it. You don't have to be this person who's walking in darkness in order to attract women. It's not about that. What it's about is this. And there's a thin line and they often get mistaken for one another, right? A man who has self-respect and a man who puts his purpose first a lot of the times gets confused with the a-hole. But the difference is the man who puts his purpose first and is intentional with his life and has self-respect usually is on a mission to accomplish something that doesn't only benefit him, but benefits him and the people in his circle and the people around him. That's the biggest difference, right? People want to follow that guy, but he still values himself, but it doesn't cross the line into somebody who's arrogant. You see, when you start being intentional about your life, you have places to be during the day. You're not just being lazy. You wake up and you have a schedule. Then you don't play with your time, man. And women see that. Okay, you go on a date with the girl, she shows up late, and so you check her. Why? Well, because it just came to you naturally. I didn't have to be here, right? I could be at home working on my project. I could be at home making money, but you disrespected my time. You showed up late. Now that guy looks like an a-hole to her, when the truth is he just has self-respect. Call it what you want. They're still going to keep calling guys like that a-holes. Why? Because it just is what it is. But it's an important thing that there's a distinction between those two types of people. Naturally, once you start valuing your time, putting yourself first, and start respecting yourself, you will become that a-hole that women like. It's not about treating the woman bad. It's not about being disrespectful, right? But a lot of women aren't used to a man who values his time. A man who is busy and puts his purpose first. And to her, it looks like you're a bad person when you're not. Never feel guilty for that, ever. Right? Don't let your woman guilt trip you and say you spend more time on your working on your projects than you do spending with me. Good. That's what you want to hear. You want your woman to ask you for more time. You want her to say, hey, can we hang out? Do you think you have some time for us this week? That's what you want. She should not be the focus of your life. Another thing, man, as human beings, we are all attracted to this person who is able to stand up for himself. We all look up to that type of person. I've heard someone else describe it as a man who's able to tap into that monster within him. A man who's able to tap into that monster that is within him. He is not a monster, but he can become a monster if necessary. Now, why is that attractive to women, that a man can become a monster if necessary? Well, it's attractive because women know that the world is a dangerous place. Women know that there are monsters all around us. Biologically, she's consistently looking for the man who can protect and provide. Protect is a big deal. And in order to protect your woman, right, in order to protect her or the women in your life, you have to be able to tap into that monster within you. That's also part of being that a-hole type. A woman sees that and she's naturally attracted to that because if danger comes, if the monster comes to attack, well, I've got a monster right here. And if need be, he's able to tap into that monster side, right? That is within him. It's all around us, man. These concepts are all around us. Think of your favorite superheroes. If you really think of your favorite superheroes, they're monsters. The difference is they chose to use their capabilities, their powers, right, for good. But no one ever asks themselves, what if Superman turned on us? Then that would be a problem. We are attracted to people who embrace that monster within them, right? Who are able to tap into that side, but use it for good. So what a woman is looking for, ideally, is a good man who's able to tap into that monster within him. She wants you to treat her good, understandably so. But if you need to protect or even check her, right, and put her in her place, she wants you to be able to tap into that, and it shows her that, yeah, you still got that monster within you. So, what does that mean for men? Well, that means that there is a side of us, especially modern day men today, which they try to oppress. There is a monster in all of us that we need to tap into. Anyway, how? Some guys tap into it in the gym, right? You lose control and all you're doing is focused on that weight. Or maybe you're in control and all your focus is on lifting that weight or is going one extra rep. Some men use running, right, as a way to tap into that monster side. Some men get into martial arts. You know, I was boxing for about a year or so, and I'm getting back into it this year. I'll probably put up some videos on my Patreon. Men have sports, but you need to find some way, and usually it's through aggression, that you can tap into that side of you where you might have to take some pain. But you need to know what you're capable of as a man. And then the smaller things, man, don't be afraid to stand up for yourself as a man. when you're disrespected. Don't be afraid to speak up and say something. You don't have to do it emotionally, right? Because now you're in that feminine state and nobody respects that. Everybody has a problem with that. But in frame, you speak. But going back to the a-hole, right? The type of a-hole that a woman's attracted to. There's a lot of layers in that. But overall, the main thing I really wanted to get across is that at the end of the day, you're still a good man and still respectable as a good man. But if you need to check somebody or something, you're able to come out of that frame and move into and tap into that monster within you. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, hit that like button. Appreciate you guys. Let me know what you thought of the content. As always, peace, positivity, self-awareness, motivation. One day at a time. I'm out.
And
Peace.
if you can, please enjoy the show.
I'm a walking Liberty Bell. Freedom ring through my stride. Freedom to be inside and be a slave to my pride and ride away to scream. Man, this love's so serene. I should probably shake it up just a little bit.